Hi everyone, this is Arkady Frekhtman. I'm a New York City personal injury trial attorney, and today I wanted to give you a cautionary tale about a case that I was trying to help someone, actually a YouTube viewer, and just explain how important it is to both prepare for depositions with your attorney, as well as always think long and hard about some of these questions and tell the honest and the brutally honest truth. And oftentimes it's better if you're not sure to say, I'm not sure, as opposed to saying no, because no is very definitive. And when you say no, that never happened, and then the defense finds out that, wait a minute, it did happen, many times that could then impact your credibility, right? And it could even be, like in this case, where they try to file a motion to dismiss the entire case and saying that the injury victim is perpetrating a fraud on the court. So what happened here was, it was a nice lady, and she was walking, I believe, near Walmart, and a tree that was rotten fell, a palm tree in Florida, and fell on her, and she had a traumatic brain injury as well as a spinal surgery. So it was a very serious case. And I had actually referred her to an excellent attorney, an attorney in Florida who's won, 15 million, 8 million, a lot of multi-million-dollar cases. And they were litigating the case, and they were 2 weeks away from a mediation where they thought they were going to settle the case, and all of a sudden they get a motion to dismiss from the defense saying that she perpetrated a fraud on the court. And what they meant was that when they asked her in depositions as well as interrogatories about prior accidents, she said, no, I never had any. And then they found out through doing a search that she did in fact have one, and it wasn't recent, it was like 2008 or 2007, but she had a case, and she had treatment, and she even had like an MRI, and she made a claim. And so because of that, they're now saying that she's a liar, right? And they could use that against her. And of course, she could counter and say, look, I had a brain injury. I don't remember what happened last week. How am I supposed to remember what happened like 16, 17 years ago? But that's what I thought. And we have that issue in New York, and usually when we have that issue in New York, when clients say they didn't have an accident, but there's proof that they actually did, it just kind of discounts the case. We still could settle it. But in Florida, 2 and now 3, because we tried another lawyer after this first lawyer that had the case actually withdrew from the case and was saying the judge is going to dismiss this. And then I showed it to another lawyer, and he also said, I cannot get involved in this. There's a good chance the judge will just dismiss it. So it depends on where you are. Like Florida, I guess, is more conservative, right? They're more strict. And so you have to be careful. You have to be honest. It's better to just say, I don't remember, right? If she said, I don't remember, well, then it leaves both possibilities. Maybe you had one, maybe you didn't. It's just better, right? I don't know. But when you say definitively, no, I didn't have anything, and then they have proof that you did, they make you to be the liar, and then they could dismiss your entire case. And now I'm in a position, I'm trying to still help her, maybe find someone else, but it looks, honestly, it looks unlikely that anyone's going to want to touch this at this point. So I just want to give you that cautionary tale that if you have a case, if you're an injury victim, just be honest. If you don't know, just say you don't know, you don't remember. Don't say definitively, I never had any prior incident, unless you 100%, like 1,000% know that to be true. Because you see what they're doing, they're large corporations like Walmart, billion-dollar companies, insurance is involved. They want to do anything they can to screw you over, to destroy your case, to pay as little as possible. And they're actually framing the motion as like she's perpetrating a fraud on the court, like she's this, Kaiser Sose type person, like super mastermind. I don't think that's true. I mean, I honestly believe her that she has a brain injury. She probably doesn't remember what she did last week. How's she supposed to remember what happened 18 years ago, whatever it was? And it was like a little fender bender. Her husband was driving, she was a passenger, a little fender bender. She didn't even get a lawyer for that. But they blow it up, right? They blow it up out of proportion. So you got to be careful. And I just want it to be a cautionary tale so it doesn't happen to anyone else. So please like and subscribe to our channel. Let us know what questions you have. We are here for you. Our goal is helping serious injury victims and families.